biggest civil operation you can find in any country. So it's been moved till May because of the shift
in the governorship election. Before TV comes in, Amaechi, census is very important. It makes it makes you able to plan, and I want to beg the officials of census to be very careful. Population should be very, very careful the persons they employ to work for them, because we have had issues with census. Some persons saying that the Lagos figure is not the exact figure, and the Kano figure is not supposed to be that figure. So we have to be very careful. As you have rightly said, census is bigger than election. Election is just a few from 18 years and above. But census encompasses every other person, even a child that is born today, on the day of census will be counted. So we need to be careful going into this census thing so that we don't go back to what happened in 2006. You remember?
Well, when we say being careful, we like you've said, we point the thing in the direction of the officials, and we also point at ourselves as the citizenry who will be counted in this exercise. 2006 to 2023 is a long time for us to have done a census. And my question to the Issa Kwara team is that you knew we were having elections February, March. Why fix a census in April? In April. How about if there was a presidential runoff? So that date for me, right from day one, was something I was wondering, how could they have done this? But these are policy things they come up with. They would have pushed it to June, July, or allowed another administration to
remember the rains. I think that was what I'm going to raise. For those of us who are farmers, you tell me to sit at home in May.
No, they'll come and meet you in your farm.
No, they're supposed to meet people at home, not in
your farmhouse.
Are they going to
avoid double counting?
Are they not going to count headers on the fields? They're supposed to count every citizen. They're supposed to prepare for everybody.
I mean, this is about the first time ever, perhaps, they will be holding elections during the rainy season. Census. If it's not held in March, February, March is usually from November. There's no. I spoke with the chairman, and he told me that look, because the Buhari administration has invested in this thing, they have to do the census and give him an interim report before he hands over. Nigerians, I call on Nigerians, we must stand up on this issue. If we must get it right, we must do it right. And don't forget, I'm also worried. If you had fixed this census on 29, it was just yesterday that the Executive Council of the Federation approved for you to get a software. If assuming it was holding on the 29th, just about 2 weeks or less to that exercise.
My concern is,
and you are just getting approval to.
I hope we are harvesting fingerprints of Nigerians as we enumerate. Because if we harvest fingerprints, what happened with beavers? With the introduction of beavers, we had the least turnout. Some say low turnout, but a lot of people say no, we didn't have low turnout. No. We had huge turnout. Yes. But what happened was that we saw the real voting strength in Nigeria. If we harvest fingerprints and run it through AFIS, we'll see the real population in Nigeria, whether we're over 200 million, as we usually claim. If we are 200 million and only 25 million are voting, it tells you that there's a question mark on that 200 million.
DMC has a lot of role to play also. How many people have gotten their name?
Abulu, they are pushing us out. Yes, you can't spare 2 seconds. So come, let them hear you. That's the man that chases us away.